What up? Welcome to the Double Dusted Discussion. Holding it down right now with Big Lynch. We are doing an in-person IRL recording. I'm currently coming to you live, not live, from Calgary. Calgary's in Canada. It's in Alberta.
Yeah. And
what are you saying? Yeah, dude, you learned that last year.
Yeah,
you learned that last year when you came here.
It feels kind of weird to be a person like I picture you in a screen this entire time, even though we've known each other our whole lives. It's just weird to be looking at you right now with this microphone in your face.
You feel cool, eh? That you're like, well, live double dusted discussion.
I'm kind of mad about it right now. If I'm
live double dusted discussion.
Yeah.
It's better when you could smell me.
Like they're gonna learn something new about us just by the way we look.
Who's they?
The audience.
They are not ready.
Yeah, they are not ready.
They're not ready.
You're not ready because I got you a gift.
You got a gift.
Well, now that I'm a resident.
That's funny. My birthday just passed.
Oh. Well, this is actually a birthday gift for you and a welcome to Calgary because there's a couple facts about
Just
Calgary.
turned 23 years old.
Dude.
About to drop a prank channel.
That's sick, dude. Wow.
Yeah. Solo activates on my.
Yo, that's amazing. 23? 23?
Yeah. Can you believe that? Solo drink?
I was going to say you look 21 to me. But
shut up.
I got you this this was invented in Calgary actually. This is called this is ginger beef.
Chinese food invented in Calgary.
And this specific dish was invented in Calgary. One little fact for you. Just a little fact for you. That's all.
That's ginger beef right there?
That's ginger beef. Maybe show it to the camera here. Look. What do you think of that? How's that look to you?
What's up with this?
That's pretty heavy, eh?
That's ginger beef, bro.
That's ginger beef. Invented in Calgary.
I want to have a double dusted discussion about this right here, though.
How do you feel that was invented here? Chinese food. There's one dish. So that's a present, just a little present for you.
This is what Calgary brought to the world.
They did. Beef. One other claim to fame, other than the Rockies and how beautiful it is, one other claim to fame is that there's no rats in the city of Calgary. In Alberta, in fact, there's no rats. They don't exist here.
Oh,
the rat police are out there, dude.
What is that? An army of Yorkshire Terriers?
If you cross the border from like Saskatchewan over here or BC,
never would.
Not possible.
I'm never coming from that way.
No, you don't think
I'm always coming from the other way or from under.
Okay.
Never coming from that side.
Never from that side. Eh? Well,
no rats in Calgary.
No rats. You know what? It's like, it sounds crazy because when I first learned about that, I was like, shut the fuck. What are you talking about? Like, of course there's rats.
You're like, I can find a rat.
How do you maintain perfect rat, like obedience? You know, they must be like, they'd have to have like another king rat taking care of them.
Some sort of underground electromagnetic pulse that keeps the rabbits at bay, the rats at bay.
That's right. Yeah.
You think that's what they're doing?
I don't know. I feel like I want to talk. We should have had a government official in here to come in and explain it to us.
Talk about the underground tremor lasers, the rat scaring tremor lasers.
Don't you believe it? Do you
I believe it.
You believe it? Yeah.
If there's no rats in Calgary, who's behind that?
That's a good question.
Who's behind that?
Calgary Police.
And who owns the Calgary Police?
The city of Calgary.
And who is the city of Calgary in debt to? Keep going down the hole, but you don't want the answers, dude. You don't want the answers. You act like you do.
I do.
You don't. You're scared. Like, what is ginger beef?
Ginger beef. This is Calgary.
When I go out for Chinese food,
yeah,
I'm never like first ginger beef right off the bat.
What do you say?
I'm like rice and a Coke Zero, please.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's just.
What's up? Are you a wonton or are you a hot and sour kind of guy?
I just don't really eat Chinese food. I'm not like that.
You are like that.
I'm not
Whether
like
you
that.
eat it or not, I'm telling you, you are like that, bro. I'm sitting here live in person trying to tell you guys, this guy's like that.
You look at me and sure, you would think, yes, this guy eats a lot of Chinese food.
I don't look at you, bro, but I see you.
Okay.
Even when I'm not looking at you, I see you. If I'm over here, I see you.
I'm in your frame.
I see you right now, bro.
I'm in your periphery. Look at it. Let's see. That's a Calgary delicacy right there.
Where's this one from, by the way? Where's this ginger beef from?
It's from a restaurant called Cam Han.
Cam Han?
Yeah, Szechuan place.
We got
wow, look at you with your
got Asians in the back or what?
I even got you like a nice wooden fork.
This is cool.
You like that?
Yeah.
You're not sure?
No, I am. It's like
you want some rice. That's what you want.
Once you had like a shiny Chinese food chicken, you had them all.
Damn.
Once you had an orange chicken, you had a General Tao, you had a ginger beef, you had them all.
You're tearing the hearts out of all Calgarians right now. You just equated this to like a regular orange chicken or a lemon chicken.
I don't fuck with lemon chicken.
Like that's so funny you say that. I like lemon chicken and a lot of people hate it.
I like pineapple chicken.
That's like they're really one deviation away from each other. Like, how could you really differentiate?
Pineapple and lemon?
I feel like, yes. They add sweetness to the lemon chicken. It's not just lemon chicken. So I wanted to ask you about this. I saw something that is I was wondering why you didn't pick this up, because you're here because you're on your way on to an adventure. Like, you really just popped in and we decided, hey, whatever, we'll get together.
Yeah. How do you say where I'm going?
I don't know.
How do you say it?
I don't know. Shambhala.
That's not how I was saying it.
Is it Shambhala?
I think people are like Shambhala.
No, that's wrong. Isn't there an ALA in it?
Yeah, but I think they're like Shambhala.
Yeah. So we're catching.
I hit it like a real like Montreal. I was like Shambhala. I was like Shambhala.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
For those that don't know, this is it's a mythical realm in the Buddhist religion. Oh, but it's also like where like Canadian crackheads and meth heads go to disappear in the woods and listen to music for like 5 days.
Like, you're about to live my nightmare. So I'm glad we're crossing paths now. Like, we're getting together now, and then like you leave at midnight just to like go on.
Yeah,
your
leave
adventure.
at midnight tonight.
Yeah, like this is
like I'm fucking catching the train to Hogwarts.
Yeah, exactly. Only to go to your like tent by yourself, and like we went shopping for your survival gear today, and which is like pretty much like ravioli in a can. And
5 days is easy move.
Yeah, ravioli.
I did Burning Man last year for 12 days.
Yeah,
and since I went to Burning Man, now I have to talk about Burning Man in every conversation.
Yeah, of course. Can we just get rid of this? I can't look at it anymore.
Why, you want to mash it up?
No, it's just like
you're going crazy.
No, I just can't look at it. No, I can't.
Sounds like your mouth's wet on the mic.
No, this is like just. It's
guy's got a wet mouth.
How come we didn't go? I asked to go to Costco, and you were like, no, I'm not going to Costco. It's too much.
If we were going to Burning Man, I think I could see myself doing a Costco move.
Okay.
Or if I was like going on an extensive camping trip.
Yeah.
But like I'm going into the woods.
I'm staring like so deep into your face right now. It's tripping me out a little bit. Like, it's like I feel like I'm staring too much at you. I gotta like look off.
People pay money for that. Not a lot of people have not a lot of money, but there's a couple.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Costco, I
can find you 100 guys that would spend $5 coming from right now. Shake my hand, say what's up.
Yeah, but
smoke some hash.
We don't got the same love that we do. You know?
Yeah, that's true.
They didn't take baths together when they were 5. You know?
Yeah, that's true.
And piss all over each other in that bath. I definitely piss in that bath.
We talk about that on the second half of the podcast also.
Yeah.
All the times we piss on each other in the bathtub.
But what do you think about this? There's this readiness pack, which like
look at me. This is the readiness pack.
Wow. Oh, that's true.
That's the readiness pack, bro.
You know what? You look like Lethal right now. You look like a boxer.
Do I look like a boxer that got knocked out in his last fight last year and is still trying to figure out what he's gonna do? I look like Ryan Garcia if he was Jewish and lost every fight.
Yeah, like I actually sit there and I'm thinking to myself like,
but I'm still on that conspiracy theory shit. I'm still like, hey, I saw the tapes.
Yeah, you're like doing like his fast boxing where he's like showing how fast he is, and it's like 8x slowed down or something like that. You know,
I have to like puke after.
I should have got this. I should have got this readiness pack. Like they have it lasts 25 years, so we could take our time with it.
Yeah. So by the way, guys, at Costco, this is gigantic. Have you seen it? It's like a big bucket, right?
Yeah, giant bucket. Yeah,
huge bucket with 150 servings emergency preparedness food bucket.
That's big.
And then you look at it and you're like, oh, that's all right. 12 servings of Alfredo. I like Alfredo. Cheesy mac.
How cheesy is that mac, you think?
Depends how much water you want to use.
Yeah, exactly. Like
potato pot pie.
I do like a pot pie though. I do fuck with a pot pie.
Brown sugar and maple multigrain.
It's gluten free.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah. I thought I said, "Gee, that's for the girlfriend." You're like, no, you get the potato pot pie.
They get all the hype shit. They get the teriyaki rice, potato pot pie.
Milk alternative. So what's that? You add water and you got milk?
That sounds terrible. Orange drink. They're not even fucking. They're not even.
That's
they're
Tang.
Not even, yeah, they're not even.
That, yeah,
they're putting no claims on that. They're like white labeled that shit. They went to straight to the factory. Like, what do you think? We just get orange, so you know it's gonna taste like orange.
They give you like a teriyaki rice 6 servings, and they give you a white rice 10 servings.
Yeah, that's.
Like, bro, shut the fuck up. 16 servings of rice. They're just splitting them up like that.
You know how they benefit. You know what the benefits are of this product? A variety of delicious meals, dude. Like you can, and it's made in the USA. So, USA.
You know about Michelinas?
I used to fuck with it heavy.
Well, that's a variety of meals, bro.
That's a major variety, but the picture never looks like the result.
No,
never. I'm not mad about it though.
I love Michelinas.
I haven't seen a Michelinas. Hasn't popped up in my life in a long time.
Michelinas like a poor person thing to eat?
I bet you, I haven't looked, but I bet you Michelinas has some serious inflation issues.
Michelinas, don't tell me this is like on some like $8.39.
Yeah, like, they're taking it to the next level. Like it's not even a value. It's like value meals.
The whole point of Michelinas was that it was like,
you can eat 3 of them.
2 minutes, $2, getting sucked off 2 times.
Yeah.
Now what?
You had your fridge, so I actually saw something very funny, and this is my experience with your family, because I never had, like, we've had this whole pantry discussion, but there's another element to owning a home that like puts you in like a socioeconomic status. And I feel like this is very where you grew up, is someone having an extra fridge and freezer in another area of the house. Like, I never had that. Like, we had the fridge,
box
the freezer
though.
Of course, a chest freezer.
Gotta have a box freezer.
Bro. You had like a freezer and a fridge. You had 3.
Yeah, but like it was you, your sister, your mom, and dad, and no one ate in the house except for you.
No, I was chugging 4-liter jugs of milk out of the fridge. I needed an extra fridge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, they just weren't down. Like, they didn't get down like that. But I come to your house, and then you would have the Michelinas.
We had the Michelinas fridge.
Would be in the Michelinas fridge with the drinks.
With and then pizza pops, pizza pockets in that fridge.
Dude, and if you had a drinks fridge, is even crazier. You had a
Summertime, we got some ice cream sandwiches. We got some freezies.
Dude. So, like, really, you were levels above us, and I felt it.
You know, it's always really on that bottom rack, eh?
You were rubbing it in my face. Yeah.
You know, it was always on that bottom rack. Delicio, baby.
Delicio was so major key with the ranch, and ranch fell off like big time.
I hate ranch.
I love ranch.
I hate Delicio now.
I haven't had Delicio in a long time.
Never had Mr. Piss.
Was that French? Oh, Mr. Biz.
Mr. Piss.
Mr. Mr. Biz. I know you're talking.
Mr. Piss.
Yeah.
It's just P-I-Z-Z.
Yeah, Mr. Biz, dude.
And you know,
like,
about his Mr. Piz.
He's all about his pizness.
I say Mr. Piz. And it was pretty fire.
It's good. Is it like a flat guy or a thick guy?
Boss man told me to have, he told me, he's like, you got to try Mr. Piss.
Okay. That's a 50-50 recommendation in my opinion, but sure.
Yeah, 50-50 recommendation, eh?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, so I guess you're not very ready for your trip. You didn't get this readiness pack. You could have had 25 years worth of food. And now you're going there with like you're like really bad on protein bars.
So I'm pulling up. It's like 5 days. Pulling up with 6 protein bars. Probably gonna have one on the way down.
Very ready, yeah.
I got an Ensure every morning.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing, bro?
Like
are you like a stupid guy?
You're like a geriatric.
This is fucking helpful.
Yeah, okay, sure. Let's hear your list. Your readiness pack, yeah.
First of all, we're talking like 200 grams of protein.
Okay.
No one else there is consuming 200 grams of protein with no cooking. No heat element.
Yeah, because
no one has that unless they're chugging warm milk.
Yeah. So you got your gains are intact. Okay, I get it. That's fine. Sure.
So I'm pulling up. I got the protein bars. I got all chocolate caramel crunch.
Yeah.
Mammoth.
But I did tell you a new thing, but you're going to open that bar. It's not going to look like the picture. They tell you.
Never in my life since 1993 have I opened up a chocolate bar wrapper and it looked like the chocolate. And the only chocolate that ever did that was like Mars and Snickers.
There's another level to this.
And then like Wonder Bar.
There's another level.
You think I'm going to open it up? It's going to be white?
There's another level to this. They create a picture that's a representation of the flavor profile, but looks nothing.
Oh, it's going to look something like
no.
It's going to be like a chocolate. It's going to be like a turd looking thing. And that's kind of what's on the cover.
No, the cover, it's like imagine I put like, cookies and cream. It's just like a bunch of cookies that looks really hype. And then you open it and you're like, oh, this is just a log of whey protein.
These aren't the cookies and cream. This is just a tribute to cookies.
Yeah, exactly. This is
not the bar on the cover. That I get is not the actual bar. It's just a tribute to
part of the brainstorm, right? Yeah. That's what it was. Okay, so you got your 200 grams of protein. You got your Ensure, like you're like an old man. Okay, next. Yeah, you are 23, but you continue.
That's for the breakfast.
Yeah,
the Ensure.
Okay.
Got Mad Cancer ravioli. Shows the Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah.
If everything goes according to plan.
Well, mini raviolis, actually.
Yeah, I got mini raviolis too.
I was into that. I wanted some.
Yeah. I could crack that can open and just murk it right now. I love ravioli. It's not even warmed up.
So good.
Popping right out the can.
Yeah, that's
chill. Are you listening at home? Mr. Gamer? Just get those cans of ravioli that you could take the top off yourself.
Yeah.
Crack that bad boy open. Grab yourself chopsticks. Just eat that mini ravioli.
So like
in between rounds.
That'd be
your favorite game there, you gamer. You my little gamer boy. I'm a little gamer boy. Okay.
And they'll keep it and it will keep the dust, like I know we're double dusted, but like it will keep the dust off your controller.
Yeah, that's true. Exactly.
You know, it's a bit more efficient. You get yourself a wooden spoon.
Eating Cheetos with these, if you're a gamer, is a good move.
I've
seen people do that before.
That's got to be a viral video somewhere.
I think I'm referencing a Vine I saw.
It's got to be, right? That's a great concept for a very short video.
That's a great concept for a 3.5 minute video in 2013.
I was thinking actually a great concept for now. It's good for a movie. That's a movie.
I think that's a movie.
That's a movie now. Yeah,
a horror movie. Eh?
Yeah, that's one of the kills. Damn. Remember we were talking about the kills?
It's an A24 movie.
No, this is
big. It's like Chopsticks.
No, it's Big Lynch's Productions and Salads, and
Big Lynch's Productions and Salads.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's how you got to say it like that. It's all gonna meld together.
There's 5 Z's in it.
Yeah, exactly. Like the Mr. Piz. Mr. Business. This is Big Lynch's Productions and Salads, and you got to say it just like that. And one of the kills is we sous vide someone. We stuff someone inside someone else. What was the other one we were talking about?
Chopstick.
You get cereal marshmallows.
Yeah.
And you put them next to someone's ear, and you just I can't even talk.
Oh, you don't like that?
No, I can't talk about that.
I would much rather that than get killed by
be
submerged into boiling hot water in a bag.
It's 5 years straight of that.
5 years straight is a long movie.
So, no, well, I mean, there's some cuts in between the 5 years.
The movie's not gonna be 5 years long.
Like the person who's like they end up dying because they can't listen to the marshmallow squeaking. I'm working through the script.
What color is their skin gonna be? What color is everyone's skin in the movie?
It's gonna be you. That's you.
Is that white? Let's handle that later.
That's a later question. Yeah.
Yeah. So this right here, Costco, big ass bucket, all this food, and it's what? $1,000?
Copper drop. No, it's like 100 and something. It's like not even that expensive. It's like $180.
$180?
Yeah,
just $10 a meal? I guess it would be silly if it was $100 a meal.
Yeah, well, it would last you like to ask you like a
Wait, no, it is. Here, the cost of a premium membership. Oh, this is this is Costco hot dog prices.
No. We're skipping this story. We're gonna go right down.
Why are you skipping the story? You don't want to talk about how Costco's never gonna change the price of their hot dogs?
No, it's not that. I'm just saying that they are eventually they will because everything changes. And I know that the guy who started Costco, this is like a hill he's willing to die on.
Didn't he say he'll kill someone?
Yeah, literally like these, like if they change the prices, like it's going to be problems, you know, but they're changing the price of the cost of your membership. And I'm just saying like, that's step one. That's a slippery slope. Like they're up, like they're trying to compensate.
They increase your Costco membership price.
So that's the hot
you just bought everyone's hot dogs.
Literally, that is their secret to not changing the hot dog price.
I'd rather they roll some prices into some shit.
Yeah.
Instead of me seeing what's going on.
Yeah, you like that it's like that's like a lie that you're being told. That they've increased the prices across the board, but as long as we protect the hot dogs, we're good.
There was something so silly recently that I was like, this is fucking dumb. I wish you just charged me and never told me you were charging me or gave me the option. I forget what it was.
Probably like a video game or something.
What about a restaurant? Because they always do these like high concept restaurants. You know, they're trying to do the next thing, trying to get their star.
Like when they have.
You watch The Bear, by the way?
Not the most recent season. Though.
It's a good show. Season 2 is crazy.
Yeah. People are hating on season 3 though.
You know what's so crazy is there's this one scene that I saw on TikTok. You ever go on TikTok and like you get a full scene?
Ever since
you just get like a whole scene from a movie, you're like, okay.
Someone ruined The Wire for me on Facebook like in 2010, and I'll never forget it to this day.
Someone ruined The Wire for me. One of my students. When I was his teacher.
They told you about a character that died or something like that?
They did.
Oh, I feel like it's the same character, and I don't want to get into it because like I feel like some people will.
Guys, you should watch The Wire. It's really crazy. There's no music in the show.
Yeah.
It's just like real people.
They're just making shit happen.
What was I yapping about?
Something about restaurants and the hidden prices.
Oh, yeah. A Michelin star restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
Would you go if they feed you, though?
No, I don't like any deviation from the norm. Like, you ever drive by those like noir restaurants, like dark? restaurants
When
where
the lights are out?
I don't
I ate
understand.
at one of those ones.
Like, you're such a loser, dude. Why would you do that?
I was 22.
Now you're 23. You're
I was
grown
bringing my girlfriend.
up. Yeah, then you thought you were
I
sick.
was like, this place is like, so what they do is it's all psychological because they close your eyes for you.
Yeah.
They have a guy come and put his hands behind your eyes the whole time.
Yeah.
And because your sense of sight is gone, your sense of smell and taste are maximized.
And so, like, did the food
And
taste
you know
better?
that's what they said, because you can't see.
It's such a lie.
Your sense of smell and taste is maximized.
I don't believe that.
That's why I'm always eating them bitches open, my eyes open.
You're a sick fuck.
Bro, I went to Eau Noir. That's what it was called.
Yeah.
Which I think it means
Do I have anything on my face?
in the dark. Nope.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. It's just like in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
So you go into like a little waiting room,
Mm-hmm.
and then they bring you into the next part, and it's all dark, and they have all the waiters and waitresses are blind.
Okay, that's nice.
That's what they say.
It's
but
a
I'm
good
like,
touch.
I know there's some motherfucker here with night vision.
He's lying.
Um,
And it's Braille. You got Braille everywhere. And you're trying to figure out, like, you're reading the menu and you're like, don't like this.
no.
Someone whispers it into your ear quietly.
Yes. Yeah.
This sounds like you're about to enter like a cult.
Well, what's weird is like I was trying to understand how the table is set up
Yeah.
because it looked like it was like in a big rectangle. I felt the room was from how the talking was.
Okay.
And the talking is just, that's louder. There's more people. There's more like a cacophony.
Sure.
And it's, I basically what I noticed the most was when the food came out and it was delicious food. It was good. I think I got a big mushroom and a steak.
Mm-hmm.
It came out and I couldn't help but notice how not hot it was. That's what my no seeing.
And you're like, excuse me.
But then I thought
waiter.
about it as to be safe. They probably don't give you the hottest food because you have blind waiters and waitresses walking around. They don't want to give you like boiling hot soup.
You thought you were so fucking sick, eh? You're like, I'm going to go to this cool round. You know, I never bought in.
Then, you have to remember who we're talking about right now. Me and 22, we're still talking about who's going to be the greatest disruptor in the food space of all time.
They didn't know that yet.
They didn't. And so when I was there,
That was like
that's
one brick in the story.
This is like the year is 1984. I don't even know.
Sure.
And you're at the park and you're dribbling and shooting ball, and then your neighbor comes over. Oh, it's little Michael Jordan. Your neighbor, he comes over and he's like, "Oh, what's this, basketball?
Yeah.
How do you play like this?" And he starts dribbling. He's like, "Is that good?" And he's shooting jumpers, threes, and he's like, "Is that good? Oh, it's supposed to go in. Am I killing it right now?"
Well.
That's me at 22 showing up to Eau Noir.
Wow.
Like I'm pulling up. I'm like, "What's up?"
It's part of your story.
Put it in my mouth for me. Put it in my mouth for me.
And they whispering.
I didn't really like that place.
Yeah, I would. I was
The
never.
food was a little chilly.
I never bought in, and I don't understand the concept. And
But are those places still popping up?
this was one. You know why I thought about it? Because I was walking. I was in Vancouver, and I walked by one, and I was like, "People go to these places."
And it's always been open.
It's just it was there open the whole time, the whole week I was there. And I was like, "Damn!" Like,
See, if I went there today at my big age,
yeah,
I'd be like sitting down and
wearing night vision goggles.
Yeah, and the guy would be like,
Like a Splinter Cell.
"Sir, what would you like? Did you see the menu with the specials?" And I'd be like, "Dude, I'm on ketamine. I have to shit."
They're like, "Sir, can you please leave? Sir, can you please leave?
Sir.
This is not your drug experience. You're supposed to be your food experience."
And they touch my back to like guide me out, and I'm like, "Oh." So he threw this across my desk today.
Yeah. You mean your bed?
Yeah, international cashier.
Well, people hire. It's like been really in vogue for a long time to hire people from like Vietnam to be your assistant, like a virtual. In fact, you're a boy. You know what? You're a boy.
Amir.
No, not even that boy. Tim Ferriss. Remember, you were in the 4-hour body.
Yeah, if you turn to page something of the 4-Hour Chef, you can see me there.
Yeah,
A recipe.
Yeah, exactly.
Recipe for disaster.
So I feel like I remember reading like 4-Hour Work Week, which I don't. There's no such thing as a 4-hour work week, unfortunately. But there was, yeah. He's doing it for sure. And he talked about these virtual assistants you can hire for really cheap overseas. And like that's been a thing that people have been doing to cut costs. And you said like, yeah, your boy Amir also, my boy also. They hire editors, a lot of editors again, like a lot of it's AI or it's like some cheap editor in
Amir
Thailand.
gets calls from Vietnam all the time.
This cashiers on Zoom is a very novel concept, and I thought it was so funny that
So like, but where is this cashier on Zoom?
in New York? Some people were doing it. They were like,
It's like you get your basket, you fill up your basket, and then you go to the cashier, and it's just like a screen.
They're like, it's much cheaper to pay a cashier in the Philippines. And there's like, you walk in, you're greeted by a screen. Like the greeter is on a screen, and it's some Filipino person there, and they're not, so they don't have to pay minimum wage, which is like $16 an hour in New York. And they're like,
so you walk in,
and they're immediately greeted.
Let's focus on the cashier.
So they walk in, and they're immediately greeted by a flat screen, like this flat screen in front of us.
Even that one's not the cashier because the greeter's just like, hi.
This is a restaurant.
It could be recording.
This is a restaurant.
Oh, this is a restaurant. Is that a restaurant?
Yes, a restaurant. Yeah.
So, is the greeter on like a little Segway to walk you to your table?
No, I think it's just a flat screen. But I feel like that's too much. Like in order to make your money back on a Segway, like what Segway is a little too expensive. I feel like it's just like a screen sitting there, like attached.
You don't see those robot waiters at like Chinese restaurants and stuff.
Sure, but they that's a big investment. I feel like. How like
I get you a robot waiter on TV right now, bro. Not cheap.
What I like about it is that what I think is funny about it is that we see a lot of like cashier on patron like violence, or I should say patron on like worker violence. You know, think about
I get more on my algorithm, but yeah,
sure, yeah, I get.
I guess you like fights on your Twitter, okay?
No, it's just like and seeing this in research show, you see people like pull guns out on each other, go wild. People get power bombed in Taco Bell or
holes.
Yeah, no, not that. That's for you.
For us.
No, well, that's for me. That's for you.
It's for you too. I don't care if you ignore it. They know you want it.
Okay, and now it stops the violence. But the funny thing is, they could be so bad at their job. Like how often they getting fired? Like you walk in, like, what are you doing?
Who gave you that it stops the violence? That's where you are. That's where you got here. It's safer.
If I was running
safer.
If I was running PR for the person who owns that restaurant, who's getting bad PR currently because they're not paying the people who live in the city like a wage, or paying someone in the Philippines a fraction of the cost.
I'd be like, what, dude? You think what would you rather do? Would you rather pay someone in New York the bare minimum?
Yeah.
Or would you rather pay someone in Vietnam triple?
Yeah. And then you're like, would you want to see people assaulted every day? I saw a man get stabbed the other day. I'm saying
you can't stab a screen.
No. Worst you can do is break it.
So wait, so let's say cashier. So you're done your meal, and the cashier is also the greeter now, the person that you're paying.
I think this is the cashier is the person you're just talking to.
But who brought the food out? I'm going to ignore that guy.
No, they. It seems like the virtual cashier split. Oh, they split their tips with the on-site cooks and the manager. So there's a manager that probably is like surveying the scene, but they're just saving the cost of like 2 or 3 people with a screen. They're like, let's just eliminate this one person.
What's the screen's like feedback? Do they have a camera with full autonomy? Can they spin 360?
I don't think so.
Like, so someone could push the camera to the side and they can start counting the tips.
That's why I think it's rife with some real buffoonery. Is there buffoonery?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I feel like, especially in New York, like someone's walking in there and like just stealing the screen.
I was in Vietnam and I got hired to do the screen thing.
You work for me now.
The boys come over.
Hey,
you work
for me.
I'm gonna whack off.
It's like I got a fire TikTok I'm ready to put out there. No, I feel like people like.
If I was Vietnamese, if I was Vietnamese,
Filipinos on this one. Filipino people on this.
Oh,
yeah. I mean,
well, either or.
Sure.
I'd be sick at breakdancing.
How do you know that?
Because I would dedicate time to it.
You say that, and I know it sounds like you're up to something.
Would I be 6'6"?
That's first thing I thought is you're 5'9".
Exactly.
Yeah,
I'm killing it.
Yeah, and your hands don't shake, just like sitting still.
No. And I loved basketball growing up. I had a sick jump shot.
Yeah. And you would be on the all Filipino team who I used to play, and they would always be like in the hype of shit and like doing all they're not very tall, unfortunately.
But I still like grabbing my boys' asses and squeezing it as a joke.
Maybe
all my Filipino boys. I do have a lot of Filipino buddies.
Yeah,
you think about it, dude. I have a lot. Aw, skeet, skeet, skeet. I had a buddy on his gamer tag was aw, skeet, skeet, skeet.
Yeah.
And they made him change it.
Really?
So he changed his name to aw, ski, eat times 3. Got Inter 4K.
Like
got Sirius.
Yeah.
Look at all that juice. He streams now.
Oh.
I told him for like 10 years to stream.
And now
they put so much time into it. All these guys, bro, I can grab their ass cheeks, slap them, they'll have a good time.
Yeah. So you feel like they're like, it's like kind of like how you are now, but you're just better at breakdancing
My
than basketball.
soul is Filipino.
You did eat balut.
I think I've always had a Filipino soul.
Once you ate the balut, that just changed you forever.
I ate 2 balutes.
That's disgusting.
By the way, guys, balut, for those that don't know, everyone knows, it's an egg that has gone from an egg way more into a chicken now. So it's half-half. So you crack open this egg, and it's basically an egg, but it also has like an eyeball and a beak and maybe a feather. And it tastes like chicken salad and egg salad at the same time.
It's not that chill.
I got it from a Filipino woman. I was like, how do you even eat this? And she was like, you turn the lights off.
You got it on Facebook. You got it off Facebook Marketplace. I would like to see you as, like, I feel like the next step in this is that you do celebrity cashiers. So, like, you can be, it's kind of like, you know, you do, what's that app that everyone uses? Like,
you even just Twitch stream content.
Yeah. You come in and you're like, yeah, can I help you? And it's like, you're like, sorry, I'm just working while I'm streaming right now. You're like, what's your order? You show the menu and you're like, oh, you want the blooming onion.
That is the stream, I think.
Yeah.
People they get to watch you be a cashier.
Yeah. 24/7. You'd be double dipping at that point. That'd be sick.
You know, I like a good double dip.
Yeah.
So let's see if they took this.
Do a practice. I want to see you do it. Just see a little practice. I want to see, like, if you're a cashier and I walk in and I'm like, oh, I'm going to McDonald's. And
okay,
so
you come in.
I come in and I'm like,
I'd be like, hi.
I'd be like, oh,
hi.
Interesting.
Hi.
Where?
Just go ahead and scan your items over here, sir. Whoa, that's really fast. Whoa, you're the fastest scanning guy I've ever seen.
I dummied you.
Can you believe I'm paid to just stand here on a screen and look at you?
And then I punch you.
I'm flicking my bean off camera and you don't even know it. It's just my face.
Then I'm slapping you. I'm punching you in the face.
That's my screen. You can't hurt me. But wait, so like the thing is, like,
they got an otter box on it for sure.
People,
like,
yeah.
Of course,
it's an expensive otter box. I feel.
Yeah, that's a big one. Yeah.
So
extra thick, bulletproof even.
If I could, I would have a phone that big, as a TV.
When you buy like
I would love if my TV was a phone.
Like
if I had my TV and I can go up to it and like turn it 100 inches and then like press buttons and like call someone in FaceTime and stand in front of my TV and be like, yeah, dude, what?
It's like your backpack. Like you want to like have straps on the back so you could like cruise around with it, like you're going to Shambhala. Shambhala.
What backpack?
Well, you're saying it's your phone. You got to be able to move around with your phone instead of carrying like this. It's your TV, but it's also
this is my house phone.
No, that
it's on the wall at home.
No, you can do that already.
Not big like this, bro.
Like you want Apple to come out with like the next level one where it's like 10 grand and you get a phone. That's
it would actually be so much more now that we think about it.
$35,000.
Because if you went and you were like, oh yeah, Apple's gonna make goggles that you could wear that tell you the time. You'd be like, damn, that's gonna be like $3,000, and they're like, wrong, 6.
Yeah.
And it does more than tell you the time. You also watch Iron Man 3.
Yeah, you could also whack off.
You have to.
Yeah, you can have. I love seeing that. The funniest thing about that stuff is like I see the use case. Everyone's like got so hyped. You know how many videos came out and they're like, oh my god, look, I'm watching basketball, looking at my live betting, answering emails. You know, I'm like, bro. You think I want to do all those things at one time?
And not only that, pal, you have your TV, your phone, and your computer. You were already doing that.
Yeah, it's like
now you're doing it worse.
You're like instead.
You're like, no, I do it like this.
You're moving things around. I'm like, you look like Minority Report, but an idiot. Only Tom Cruise can make that look cool, not you, bro. Sorry. Okay, well, I guess like maybe.
You ever watch MKBH GTQ Plus?
Yeah.
You watch him?
Sometimes.
I feel like that life's got to be hard, eh?
Not even. He has a sick life.
But you don't think like.
No, he's in a sick life.
Your buddy's like, hey man, Marky, come over, watch the game. It's been a long time since you kicked it. And you're like, okay.
He's a golfer.
And then you go there, and all you see is just like shitty phones in your friend's hands.
That's true.
Shit TV. Yeah. Light bulbs are shit.
And he's got everything.
Like everything. You look at the fridge, you're like, that's not even a smart fridge.
Have you seen a studio
Has
before?
he reviewed a fridge before?
For sure. Have you seen a studio?
He has?
Have you seen a studio? His studio he has
dude,
like,
I'm not out here checking out other guys' studios, bro.
Yeah, he has like,
you should have seen Lynch pull up in this studio. He started running his fingers up and down the walls and stuff. It's weird.
No, he was he's got a like I would, as someone who's not like, I like tech stuff. I enjoy fidgeting. I'm not like over the top. Let me like tear this thing apart and try to understand it.
You don't like tech stuff. You like Tex stuff, like Tex-Mex. You love tacos.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Taco camera, dude.
You should do a Tex review.
We can start our own line of cameras, but they're like one is a lasagna camera. I don't know why we didn't do this. Like
so far, it doesn't sound like a good idea to continue. I can't believe Big Lynch's Pizza Salad Emporium has cameras in the front for sale.
Like, look, we got a special burger camera for you if you'd like. Commemorative. It's it actually shoots in 4K. Oh, it shoots in 6K.
I did see for the first time in a long time.
Full slow-mo in 6K.
No, I saw a device for the first time. Because I remember like the last time I saw a device and I was like, damn, bro, I want to take that shit to the kitchen right now. Was like a camera for firemen that would be allowed to go in the oven.
Oh, that's
to film the food cook as it's cooking inside.
I know. That's like that's like the AI oven you can get.
Yeah, and it was cool. Oh, this was even like a camera piece that you put in there.
Yeah.
Hey.
God bless.
So, what I saw, do I have any boogers on my face?
No, you're straight.
Damn right I am.
You wish.
So what I saw is like I saw this long, skinny.
You got the wide on that? Okay, sorry. Yeah.
Long, skinny macro lens.
Yeah.
So that like you could like imagine
you can stand
split an epic meal in half.
Yeah.
The camera's like inside of it and it pulls back. So it's this long, great big shot, like you're surrounded by the walls of the lasagna.
Okay.
And it's like a long, skinny lens. There it is. Look at that bitch.
If only you were like
24 millimeter 2X macro probe.
That's wild.
Bro, you look like you've been begging for a macro probe. Get out of here, bro. This guy loves a good macro probe.
How much is that thing? I feel like MKH.
Well, you could buy it for your phone also.
What? Like with an attachment or something?
You could just put it on your phone. Phones are crazy, bro. Do you know this thing?
No, I don't play with that.
iPhone 15 Plus Max.
No, I got the Osmo instead.
Oh, look at that, man! You get that for $37 on Temu. You ever get anything from Temu?
I got another present for you.
Better be a toy.
Oh, bro.
Oh, dude, come on.
This is for
you. Then we have to go eat after this?
This is for you. Yeah, this is a special present for you, man. This is
so he cracked out.
Calgary invented this too, actually.
These chocolate chip mini muffins. Calgary invented this?
These specific mini muffins, yeah.
By mini muffins, you mean chocolate chip?
Chocolate chip mini muffins from Turkey.
They invented mini muffins.
Correct, yeah.
I promise you muffins existed.
No.
And so what do you mean no?
No. They kept the rats out and they made mini muffins.
Someone made muffins.
Sure.
How long after was a Calgarian like smaller?
I think 1967.
Well, when were muffins invented?
I think that might have been the 1920s. Took a long time.
I promise you in those 40 years, someone's like, I don't have enough for a full muffin. Let's do a little muffin.
No, definitely not. If anything, they went bigger. They went bigger first, not smaller.
In 1999, over a century after our founding, came up with a big idea. Well, actually, it was a little one. Little muffins.
You know what that reminds me of? I was watching the news, like local news, and it was like
watching the news.
Not on purpose, just by happenstance. And I just love the way they like everything's got to be so like perky, and there's always got to be like a little zippy line in there, you know.
On the news?
And then they always like a zippy line. They're like you just said, you know, like we had a big idea. Actually, it was a little one. And they laugh, and it's like, you know, these people hate each other, and like they don't think it's that funny.
They don't hate each other, but like they fucked weird and crazy like 3 years ago.
That's possible, yeah.
And they're both married.
Yeah. What's this move?
You like this move?
Yeah. Why do you? Ew. Oh, I thought you were eating the wax paper.
Well, that's fire.
Best muffin out there.
Now I know why you eat a whole box with solo.
Easy, no problem, dude. But you did it wrong, because what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to actually go here.
Mm-hmm. I did the exact same thing, but with chopsticks, bro.
And you save this part for later.
That's for a cake later.
That's for like when you eat all the tops. Like, I'm going to wait on that.
How often are you using ChatGPT these days? You never use it, eh?
No, I do. I find the writing is like very, you know what it is. I do it more to like flesh out a concept. Maybe I actually use it more for images. Like if
you're like, yo, give me a McDonald's at 5 a.m. scary looking.
I'll get, not even that. I did the Candor and Gumption podcast. I made a logo.
You made a logo, a Candor and Gumption podcast.
If you look at the thumbnail of the last episode, there's a Candor and
Candor and Thumbnail Gumption.
Yeah, a Candor and honestly, can you just review these for me? Because
Candor and Gumption.
Yes, podcast. I made a logo for it and put it in the corner of the thumbnail.
You could be like, take a gander at this gumption.
Take a gander. That's another good word.
Candor and Gumption. Take a gander at this gumption.
What do you think of this right here?
It's great, dude.
Like, do you like, I've been hyping it up. I've been eating it all the time. Like,
it's just delicious. It's just delicious. It's not doing more than I thought or less than I thought. It's great.
It's what you expected? When you looked at it.
It makes me appreciate chocolate chips more. Chocolate chips in cookies are kind of just there and exist. This is like a chocolate chip.
They do, the
ratio. A chocolate chip tastes different than a chip of chocolate.
There's nothing worse than a muffin that
Nazis.
Okay, sure, yeah. But there's nothing worse than a muffin where they put like 5 chocolate chips there.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like you buy a muffin, you're like all
like a full-size muffin?
Well, yeah, before the Calgary invented these. But like this ratio of chocolate chip to muffin size is really like what is the difference maker for this muffin, this generic muffin I just bought.
What else did Calgary do?
It blew your back out.
Because think about it, ginger beef.
That's big.
Mini ginger beef muffins.
Oh, shit.
No rats allowed.
That's epic meal time, bro. Right there.
Put a cowboy hat on that shit. Blowjob in the back out.
Yeah. I feel like you should live in Calgary. I feel like it's a good place for you.
Yeah, Calgary's pretty cool. We'll see how Shams goes.
You're going to find a girlfriend.
What should I do? Should I record there when I'm there?
Definitely not.
I shouldn't record everything?
Just live your experience. If anything, like you said, you should be journaling.
Sometimes living my experience is recording.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. But like I've been around for sometimes when you're living your recorded experience and I've absolutely fucking hated it. So I feel like you should just go there, journal a little bit, like we said, Casey Neistat style video, like set up a couple, you could film it, but film it like just no moving shots, bring a tripod and like
a tripod
and just like write a message. Like, what are you going to write? You're like, I'm gonna get my back blown out, and then like tell that story while you're there.
My back would be the ugliest back to be blown out.
Oh man,
yeah. my little ass.
You know that we got big problems, you and I.
No, we don't.
Yeah, because we're actually making big sacrifices for the podcast.
I think we're the most underrated podcast out there because I think a lot of shit podcasts are rated very highly.
That's true.
Right?
It's true. Yeah. I think we got all these people are going to be really happy that they stick it out with us. Cause once we stack, we won't
when you get fake cancer.
Once we stack, we're not going to be lacking.
When you fake cancer and when am I going to get like gastro surgery?
I feel like you're the one that's got to do something really extreme.
Yeah, I'm going to put on mad weight, get veneers, and date a 19-year-old. You have to fake cancer, though.
No, I don't want to do that.
So do something, bro.
I'm gonna break a mirror.
That's crazy.
I can't do that. Yeah, no, that's crazy. No, I there's probably some. You know what? I bet you have a document somewhere of like nefarious ideas for attention that I'm like breaking, like using if you need to. Like I've for sure pitched some stuff to you. I'm like, okay. We're just gonna like, let's do this. Because like you and I watched the internet with a trained eye. Like we have a trained eye.
Yeah, there was a while when you were like, you don't want to start beef with your brother?
Yeah, you don't want to exactly. No,
you want to start beef with your brother?
Like we watch everything and I'm like, this is an angle. And like we were just talking about this whole like drama angle and how someone would like do that and how it can either pay off or hurt, but like mostly pay off. And like we just never did that. We always were just really honest about our 100-pound burgers. Like the most honest lasagna you've ever met in your entire life.
Never seen a more honest 100-pound burger than ours.
The most honest lasagna. Like there's nothing more honest than that lasagna. Other than the fact that we've probably eaten the most amount of ultra processed foods.
Yep.
And we're honest about that.
Mm-hmm.
And that seems,
hey,
yeah, we're doing it for them. This is for the podcast.
The other day I randomly tweeted, I was like, oh, I'm replacing Boogie on Low Cow Podcast. And it got like 600,000 views. And a lot of people were hitting me up, like other YouTubers. They're like, for real? And I was like, funny. No, I just woke up and lied today. And they're like, why? I was like, I was bored on the plane.
Do you think?
And then I had to be like, oh, I got fired.
Yeah.
But like, and then I was talking to someone.
Be funny if you got hired after that whole lie. I would like.
They should have, bro.
I'm surprised.
But apparently Keem was like, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Because apparently Wings hit up Keem. And I was like, hey, that's pretty cool. And Keem was like, what? I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
I got mad.
YouTubers.
Such liars.
Yeah, there's liars, eh?
One day we'll go mask off.
You know what I don't like? Whenever there's like someone getting canceled for something, like Dr. Disrespect or Cody, or even if it's like Toby Turner or like whatever, like if it's like just involves like a Me Too or something.
Mm-hmm.
My normie buddies who are like 2 kids deep.
Yeah.
They're like, yo, when are they gonna get you, bro? And I was like, why?
Like,
what are you talking about, dude? You're my friend. What you think? You think that's who I am?
Do you say, what are you talking about? Or do you say, like, look around and go, what are you talking about? Did someone say something to you? That could go either way. Yeah, I think.
One time I spoke to the quartering, actually.
Mm-hmm.
He was on Twitter about something, and I messaged him. I was like, hey, man, how you doing? Because we shared the same boxing coach. And I was like, hey, man, what's up? How you doing? He was like, what's wrong? Some crazy hot girl is canceling you right now. And the first time that I was like so specific,
you're like, what?
I was like, what? What are you talking about? He's like, I'm just messing around. What's up? And I was like,
oh, that's
killed my high, dude.
That's a funny tactic to pull.
Yeah,
that's like a real move to try
me down. I was like, now I gotta go smoke again.
Try and like get you to admit to something without even. Like, just everyone you meet, you put them on their toes. You're like, oh,
no, he had the vibe that if I was like, dude, I just killed one, he'd be like, secret safe with me, bro.
Next thumbnail. Yeah, no, I hopefully you have no skeletons or I have to delete everything, but that's fine.
Yeah. Well, if there's going to be any skeletons, it'll be this week when I'm going to Shams. By the time everyone's listening to this, I'm going to be at Shams. And I believe I have cell service there. Like, you had to have Starlink.
So we can text.
Bro, text. I'm on that subreddit.
You'll be sending text.
That's where I should make a custom video like just for the subreddit.
Yeah.
We got to get a Patreon going. Not a Patreon. We got to get, do the subscribers function.
Yeah.
So we could drop the episode like a day early for them. And I know that sounds like you're like, oh, dude, it's already prepping up. No, we do. We do what every single other business does.
What?
We bump the regular time back a day. So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like we're gonna roll it into the price there.
I think we should be dropping the Candor and Gumption as a separate podcast, and that's what you get.
Candor and Gumption is the name of the merch line.
That's it.
That's the name of the merch line for the Strong and Wrong podcast, which is a subsidiary of the Binge Eater.
Episode 100, we're making the final call on all of it. That's what I've decided. So,
okay, so episode 101 is the first episode. It was all practice up until that point.
I saw something funny about this ultra processed food because as we sit here eating the most processed possible, like we're in the worst category right now. These studies are dropping every week, literally every week. Like I'm on this, like I look at things for the show. The amount of ultra processed information that's being disseminated right now is intense. And like, what's crazy about it is like,
microplastics in your balls.
There's that. They found plastics, like an insane amount of plastics, like oysters. They're like, oh, they're like, oh, damn, actually, there's like mad plastics in here. It's like, oh, okay. Should I be eating that? But then like these ultra processed foods, like how much of your diet for how long? Like how much soda?
Soda, Monster.
Like the most, like you're like.
Even when I smoke up, hash is just like processed weed.
Yeah, you're Mr. fucking processed. Like it's like, think about the amount of DCs that went down in the house. Like even this your popsicle era. Like your popsicle era is like got to take at least 2 years off.
For sure not.
You don't think so?
Not because the popsicles during that era.
That's true, yeah. No, but you know what? Actually, in that era, I would say the ultra processed might be might be the king of it. And they just came out now and they're like, guess what?
You think ultra processed popsicles worse than snorting a bag of Coke?
Maybe.
Crazy.
Depends how clean it is.
Crazy.
But I
wish I could be you and just like think shit like that.
They came with this crazy they came out with the stuff and they're like, oh, by the way, here are the worst ones that you could do. And we used to do a segment here called the hot dog segment. We did like 3 episodes of hot dog segments. That kind of fell off. But in the hot dog,
oh shit, because I don't remember it. Continue.
Okay. Well, the hot dogs. So they came out and they're like, guess what? Hot dogs, really processed, not that good for you. First on the list though, diet sodas. Second, sugary sodas. Refined. Donnie, this is for Donnie because Donnie would be like, I told you.
Refined grains, like ultra processed breads, like talking about like Wonder Bread.
Like I'm talking about whatever you're eating right here. Like this right here. Like this is the ultra processed segment right here. And we just killed it. But then it's like processed meats, like hot dogs and sausages. And I'm like, where's the Queen of Ween?
Where's the Queen of
Ween?
She's
been real quiet.
Where's the Queen of Ween?
And the Queen of Ween should be out there. She's doing all 4th of July. Happy to be making appearances on local news, national news. You know, everyone's laughing. They're like, oh, the Queen of Ween. It's actually a perfect name for them to do their little jokes. You know what I mean? Like, like Queen of Ween.
Yeah, they like that on their news show. But then she's not stepping up when it's like the real deal.
Like she's got to be doing Crisis.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you're the Queen of Ween, dude. Like this is your October 7th. You have to be making moves right now.
Damn, that's
crazy. You got to be hitting the ground running.
That's wild. Like, yeah. Okay. Copper drop. What do you think? Copper drop here.
So this is Kellogg's dropping official Eggo waffle flavored coffee. I don't want my coffee to have more calories. My coffee can't be more than 80 calories, 100 calories.
How good was that coffee you had this morning at my house?
Yeah, it's chill.
Okay, I just want to
make sure. Like a good coffee, but also I haven't had like a percolated coffee in a minute.
That's really
like good. I do the Nespresso.
Oh no, you gotta get off that. Anyways,
no, it's great.
No, I don't.
I love it. It's like, you know, especially for like an iced coffee. But this coffee flavored Eggo.
This
Eggo waffle flavored coffee. I would rather a coffee flavored Eggo waffle.
That's what I thought. That is that's the first thing I thought, bro. I was like, you know what? I wanted it to be a coffee flavored Eggo. That's what I wanted. I wanted like a coffee crisp, but it's in format of an Eggo.
But how much sugar is in that?
It's not processed at all, I don't think.
Good. What I do like about it, is for me coffee, the smelling of the brewing is like 30%.
That's a lot.
I want the room to smell like that. And I got a couple of good coffees. I got a maple pecan coffee.
Yeah.
That I like what that does. I got a gingerbread one that I like.
So you do the flavors. Yeah.
I have a ginger coffee actually. Like it's like a ginger espresso shot.
Yeah.
Sick.
That's gross. What I think for me, like I thought the same thing as you. I would try it, but it's like a once in a blue moon type thing. Like I'd have it there for the guests. I can pull it back. Oh, look at this Eggo flavored coffee. What do you think? But like, I feel like it's probably like, it's just not, I can't use it enough. Like I would try it one time and be like, okay, next year.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. But
if like around Christmas.
They should have consulted us on this and we should have made it Eggo.
Yeah.
They
should have consulted us on this and we would have been like, bro, turn the lights off and patch someone in from the Philippines on Zoom.
Yeah, and whisper into my ear. Okay, copper drop.
This is a big copper drop. Okay. This is an Instacop because this is Taco Bell's new menu item makes for the perfect snack.
I knew you were gonna love this.
Yeah, and basically what they did is they took the chalupa and they made it a cheesy street chalupa. Now I'll tell you something. Going to Taco Bell all the time, always like trying the new stuff. Blah 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 blah. I will say the Crunchwrap Supreme for a long time has too much emphasis on the employee's ability to make a good crunch wrap.
Yeah.
So the
user error is
too much inconsistencies. Yeah. Don't like it. The tacos are always great. They're fine, but you want to get something special. Like you're here. Like if you're gonna get a taco, you can get like a taco. So what do I get? I get a chalupa. That's where I'm at. I get a chalupa, which is basically the donut fried shell, and the beef. And I get or a chicken one, usually beef, I get cheesy gordita crunch, which is the hard shell with melted cheese and the soft shell wrapped around it. And then it's just a taco. So it's a taco that's not breaking on you, and that's what I like about it.
Mm-hmm.
And this one here, they just went cheesy street chalupa, street size snack. Damn, bro. The chalupa's for the streets now?
It's for the cultural rebels.
So they basically like, but what they did is they took the cheesy gordita crunch and they mixed it with the chalupa.
It's a big move.
That's the type of shit. If I was Johnny Taco Bell,
yeah,
we came with this shit like 4 years ago, bro.
Yeah,
5 years ago.
Cop,
instant cop.
Yeah, cop.
Instant cop. You know, I used to go to secret meetings at Taco Bell.
Yeah, I know.
I would go to secret meetings Taco Bell. They made me try menu items, gave me no drinks, and I left with like a PS5.
Yeah, so there
PS4.
You go. Call them up.
I got an Xbox. Still to this day, you press the button to turn on the Xbox, and it's the Taco Bell bell. It goes boom.
That's there. They took that from Undertaker though.
I think he took it from AC/DC.
What do you think of this next copper drop here?
Just looks like a hamburger.
McDonald's.
Cop.
I can't think cop.
Like a hamburger, bro. Cop, dude. We want me to tell you.
Instant cop on this hamburger, right? I can't.
Me and Shams? Instant cop.
It's a, what kind of hamburgers? I can't read that.
It's a BLT quarter pounder.
Oh, you know what I don't like? And I feel like this is something that I feel like has been entering the sphere a little too much. Smoky. Like smoky sauce, smoky flavor.
Very fake.
It's like you gotta it's gotta be a hint.
It's what vegan foods put when they want it to be like a bacon flavor thing. I don't like the smoky.
It's a double smoky.
Oh, look at that. That's crazy.
Double smoky.
Not available after midnight in big yellow writing. Yeah, nothing.
Limited time only.
Nothing has made me want to try it more than the fact that you can't get it when I'm probably at McDonald's.
Do you see the calories? 900 calories for
on one burger.
On one burger. That's big.
That's almost double a Big Mac.
That's that smoky flavor, dude. That smoky calorie.
You think it's
flavor.
all that smoky flavor that did that?
Something's going on there. It's the bacon. Adding the bacon to the two patties and the cheese is just
because like a strip of bacon is like 180 calories.
Yeah, I like how they make it look so nice.
And it says it's thick cut bacon, and they don't normally promote that they have thick cut, right?
That's probably why you can't do after midnight. After midnight, it's only that like fake chip bacon.
We don't have the guy here.
Yeah,
the one guy.
McDonald's smoky sauce. I don't trust that boy. I don't trust that for 1 second.
Yeah, look at that microplastics in your balls ass cheese that they got there.
I like that cheese actually. I'll fuck with that.
Not by itself, you don't.
I will eat a Kraft Singles right now.
That's not Kraft Singles, bro.
That's the McDonald's Kraft Singles. That's
you would eat a McDonald's. You go into the bag McDonald's, open up a cardboard box,
eat it,
where there'd be a big, tall like Jenga ass, and you would peel off the top and eat it.
100%. You
should go to jail. You get killed in there.
Okay, so cop or drop?
Cop, dude. It's a burger. What do you mean?
It's like a medium cop for me.
Cop it tonight.
I don't know about that. Maybe. We'll film. Yeah, we'll film some auxiliary content for this. Yeah. Okay. Then I got one more thing for you quickly. Just because I want to settle. So I saw someone making a comment, and I just want to make sure that they're seen. You know, and like, what do you call it? They were saying something that I thought was, it's like, bro, you got to listen.
Me, bro, you can't play on the phone and talk at the same time. You don't have it like I got it, dude.
Okay. I don't know if he's like,
got a gamer like me, dude. Sorry, dude.
This guy,
this guy trying to read the chat and play the game at the same time.
I don't know if we
told you Twitch streaming's hard, dog. Harder than a real job.
Sure. Yeah. Oh, man, it's so hard. I don't know if we have ranked best cereals, but that's hype. So this is like a suggestion of what we should be doing. And it's like Cocoa Pebbles go hard, way better than Cocoa Krispies. It's like, okay.
But we did do this.
We did do it, but I just want to clarify that of course, Cocoa Pebbles is top rated #1 dog. Cocoa Krispies is wild.
So why don't you know the episode off by heart to be like, yo, check out episode 5.
We're like 91 deep right now.
Dude, it's gotta be doing it, dude.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, but Cocoa Pebbles
Cinnamon Toast Crunch
is an S+ tier cereal.
Top tier. Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
And Fruity Pebbles is probably like an A-, B+. And the only reason why it's even so high up is because of the shape of it. And Cocoa Pebbles,
the best.
They just dropped like a new version that's a new shape. And it's like, no.
It's,
Cocoa Pebbles will never change.
Why would you never change it?
That way. Yeah. That's all. I don't even like Fruity Pebbles, but it gets a pass because it's that shape.
I rank it #1, Cocoa Pebbles. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Just fast.
I put them both #1.
Yeah, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, huge. Mini wheats, big move. I've been all over mini wheats lately.
I like brown sugar mini wheats here.
I like something that can hold the milk inside of it, so you get that perfect bite, that perfect glop.
Yeah. I like a cinnamon square. Okay. Cinnamon brown sugar square. I like that.
Okay.
Well, I want something like I'm like in a different country and I'm looking at the box and I know what I'm getting. That I would get like a Cinnamon Toast Crunch type. If I'm in like Spain and I see like a mini wheats looking at a cereal, I'm like, I don't know. There could be like raspberry coulis in the middle of these fucking squares or something.
You can't say Spain without me thinking of Donnie's restaurant, Spain.
Spain.
Like I can't, like it's in my head. Like you said that, all I think is Spain. Spain.
When I see Spain, I think about his restaurant.
Every time. Worst call in history.
Whenever I see lettuce near pizza, I'm like, Big Lynch.
Yeah, it's something they're just forever going to be there.
So anyways, that person, who was that said that?
So shout out to our boy, it's a listener. Obviously didn't listen to that episode, but we just want to validate what you said. Cocoa Krispies do not, they shouldn't even be mentioned in the comment. In fact, I would edit the comment, take that part out, and just say Cocoa Pebbles top tier. We all know that Krispies suck.
Krispies don't suck.
No, they're just not that good.
No, it's like an A cereal.
No.
They're great Cocoa Krispies, just not Cocoa Pebbles.
No, they're not. They're
Cocoa Pebbles is S+ tier, 11 out of 10. Like DLC shit. Pay to win. Like it's not coming. It's not comparable to the others. It's
I'm
like
coming all the time. What?
Yeah, this is next level. Okay. And Cinnamon Toast Crunch also same thing.
This is a KRF I 1995. Shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out to you. Yeah. And thanks for listening, everyone. Holding it down. The double dusted discussion. Yeah. That's how we always end our podcast with a good handshake.
Always.
As we do.
His hands felt terrible.
Yeah, they were like, I'm like squeezing fists this whole time under here. They've been like heating up.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, but guys, check out the subreddit, reddit.com/mealtime. We check out stuff there.
Shout out to Donnie.
Yep, and share this. And Dream, we're looking for some more super cuts. We're going to have to share yours, brother.
Yeah, the Donnie comeback.
Donnie comeback.